everybody. Well, Monday morning back in the office, just packing the items sold over the weekend. Not a huge amount, only 5 items sold, which is pretty low for the weekend. But we'll get them packed and we'll get them done. So, new customers bought some top loaders. So that's great. These are going out nice and steady, these were a good purchase, I think. Currently only got 10 by 8s and 11 by 14s, but I should have next week, hopefully, 16 by 20s, 11 by 17s and 12 by 18s. So they are currently on the way. Other sizes will be available soon. So just wrap them in a bit of bubble wrap, put them in a box, which I get off eBay, which is good. Bit of tape down the side. They're happy to go. So, how's your weekend been? Well, I hope. So, that's that. They're all done. So, we have another customer, Antonio, has got a BB-8 Matt Denton. Where do you get Matt Damon from? A Sean Biggerstaff. A Babu Frick Puppeteer from Matt Denton. And Lewis McLeod Sebulba. So they're all done. So I've just filled in the COAs, which have got the dates on. So Lewis McLeod was signed at Star Wars Fan Fun Day in 2022. So 8th of the 5th, 22. So we'll get them done, get them put in the bag, and then we can get them sent. How's your weekend been? Good, I hope. Well, I've just updated the signings for the images for the Elizabeth Doula signing. There we are. And also, I've announced April V. Woods, who was young Claire in Andor. So that's a double signing. You've still got about a week to get your Colin Scaping items sorted. So if you want to order from Colin Scaping signing, please do so. So this is Antonio. What's that order done? So I can get that shipped and sent to the post office. Helps if I don't put the sticker under the camera, doesn't it? So there we are. So that's it for this weekend. But eBay sales are up finally. I've just completed an 8-week course. I've got one next week, but that's just a review from an eBay small business advisor, which is pretty good. Trying to beat the eBay algorithm, which does anybody know how to work it out? I don't know. 8 by 10 instead of 10 by 8, changing things like that around. But it seems to be working because massively the sales have increased, which is good, which is what I want. If any of the viewers watch buy anything off eBay, send me a message, leave a comment, and I'll give you a shout out on the video. So that's them packed up, ready to go. Weird at the moment, eBay. eBay sales have massively increased, which is great. I've just done an 8-week course with an eBay advisor, which is really, really good. So, fingers crossed, it's looking up. But who knows how to beat this algorithm? If you've got any tips, please leave a comment below. Because the amount of times I'm redoing listings, it's incredible. So, we'll get some more bits done, get some more stuff listed on eBay, listed on the online store, and then we'll come back and go through some other things with you. Well, back in the office at the end of the week, just clearing up a few items we've had sent in. These will be for the Colin Scaping signing we've got, which you can still order for. I think that closes in a couple of days. And for the Paul Brooks signing, the Rancor keeper. Hopefully, shouldn't be any Paul, because that's going to be done next week. So the first one is from Jose. Really good customer. Love the way he sends his items in. Beautiful. Sends a picture of the card, exactly where he wants it signed. Jose, that is absolutely perfect. So he wants a Snow Trooper card signed, so we'll get that done. For those who don't know, Colin Scaping was a Snow Trooper, Stormtrooper. He was Luke's stunt double. He was the guy who went through the window. Yeah, you name it. Death Star Commander is the guy on the Death Star Commander action figure comic. So great guest. Sorry, great signing. So what else have we got? This one is, let's have a look. So I presume this is from Anthony Bonello. Yep, so that's Anthony Bonello. Again, perfect. He wants Death Star Trooper, Devin Can't, Silver Edding. Perfect. That's how you should send things in, so I know exactly where you want it. And hopefully things can't go wrong, he says. But no, seriously, if you're sending anything in, that's absolutely perfect. So that's a card back. So what he'll do, he'll put an action figure on there and get that done. So that's Anthony Bonello. So thank you, Anthony. I think Anthony's in Canada. So another really good customer. Let's see what we've got here. This is from Scott Johnson. So thank you, Scott. I think this is a skiff. A skiff multi. Let's have a look. Sorry, not a skiff, a barge multi. He wants Colin adding on this. There's some really good names on this. So let's have a look. Yeah, some great names on this. So we've got Alan Randall. So it looks like this one is just doing the stuntmen, really. No, he's not, sorry. So, there we are. That is Scott Johnson's. And he wants Colin Scaping, Blue Sharpie, Luke Stunts put in over there. So, beautiful. Thank you for that, Scott. Well, it actually went in, so it's got to, it come out, so it's got to go in. There we are. And the final one is from Paul, and that is a Stormtrooper 16 by 20, which has got quite a few names on. So let's have a look, see if I can see some of these without the camera moving. So we've got Tony Smart, Derek Chafer, Malcolm Weaver, Alan Swadden, Joe Gibson, Vic Gallucci, Quentin Pierre, Terry Sachs, Sid Wright, Chris Bunn, quite a few. So that's a beautiful 16 by 20 Stormtrooper image. So we'll add Colin to that. And also we've got a box of, I think these are plaques. So let's have a look. Yeah, plaques. These are for Paul Brook, the Rancor Keeper. So let's have a look at how these come out. I love getting these signed, they're so easy. So for anybody who's ordered a Paul Brook, Return of the Jedi Rancor Keeper, Paul Brook. There's some beautiful, beautiful plaques. So we'll get them signed hopefully next week. So wonderful. So that's it. Quick short video this week. Nothing exciting going on. Do a couple more videos next week. We've got Paul Brook, which we'll be getting ready for. And we've got Colin Skeeping, which we'll be getting ready for. We are going to be trading this year at Wigan Comic Con. I've put a link there. And I've put the website below. We are going to be trading there in, I think that's October. Then we've got the signings, which I've mentioned earlier. Elizabeth Dooler and April V. Woods in October. Then we'll be at Wales Comic Con at the end of September. You can still order for Wales Comic Con. Again, the link's below for the website. Ordering closes, I think I've put it on the 9th, maybe the 14th of September, the week before the event. So that's it for this week. Hope you liked the video. Sorry it's a bit short, but nothing exciting's gone on this week. So from Paul, Elite Signatures, signing out.